Today we've got our first look at the brand new Xbox, codenamed Project Helix, and confirmations of the upcoming specs and features. So first up, before we take a look at the console itself, we've got confirmation that Microsoft has now finalized the silicon specifications for Project Helix, meaning the hardware platform is effectively locked in and developers can begin properly optimizing games for it. Now, according to multiple reports, the new Xbox is once again going to be powered up by a custom AMD chipset, but this time it's being designed very differently. Rather than simply chasing higher frame rates, Microsoft is focusing heavily on AI-assisted rendering, machine learning upscaling, next-generation ray tracing, and dramatically faster storage performance. Now that should allow developers to create much larger worlds with far less loading while still delivering a significant leap in graphics over the current Xbox Series X. Now another interesting change this generation is going to be Microsoft's overall strategy. Rather than treating Xbox as just another console, Helix is being built as part of a much larger Xbox ecosystem. Reports suggest we're going to see Xbox consoles, Xbox handhelds, Xbox PCs, and cloud gaming all working together under the same platform, and that means buying a game just once should increasingly allow you to play it across multiple Xbox devices without worrying about where you purchased it. Now, Microsoft has been pushing Xbox Play Anywhere for years, but Helix looks like the first console that has actually been designed around that philosophy from day one. Now, one of the biggest questions surrounding the next Xbox has always been physical games, and we've now had some interesting leaks about that as well. Now, Microsoft is reportedly introducing a new disc-to-digital system that allows owners of Xbox One and Xbox Series discs to convert those games into digital licenses tied to their Microsoft account. So if Project Helix eventually launches without a disk drive, your existing library wouldn't necessarily become useless. It's an interesting middle ground between physical ownership and a fully digital future, although exactly how it's going to work is still being finalized. But where things get really exciting here is backwards compatibility. According to leaked internal documents, Microsoft isn't just bringing back compatibility with previous Xbox generations, they're massively expanding it. Its goal is reportedly for Project Helix to play games over the original Xbox, the 360, the Xbox One, and the Xbox Series consoles, as well as new Project Helix titles and even native PC games all in one single library. The developers can also opt older games into the new platform without having to rebuild the whole thing from scratch. And while Microsoft handles much of the compatibility layers through a new Xbox emulator, if all this comes together, then Project Helix could end up with the biggest launch library we've ever seen on a console. Now, speaking of PC games, this is probably the biggest gamble yet. Project Helix isn't expected to behave like a traditional games console at all, and instead it's essentially becoming a gaming PC, but it feels like an Xbox. Now, reports suggest that you're still going to get the familiar Xbox interface from your sofa, but underneath all that, it's going to be running a Windows-based platform capable of playing Xbox games alongside PC titles. Some reports even suggest support for other PC storefronts that could arrive eventually, giving players access to an absolutely enormous catalog of games from one single machine. Now, if Microsoft gets that right, it could completely blur the line between console and PC gaming in a way that we've never seen before. Now, realistically, I can't see this being as open as the leaks suggest. For instance, Microsoft aren't going to want you to purchase Steam games as they won't get the revenue from it, although maybe we could see something like a revenue share with companies like Steam, as it would no doubt improve the Xbox sales if it had all those possibilities. And when it comes to launch timing, it looks like we're still a little way off at the moment. Microsoft has confirmed that developer hardware begins rolling out during 2027, and this means a consumer version is likely going to follow a little bit after that, although exactly when hasn't been confirmed just yet. Now, what we do know though is Microsoft seems to be treating Project Helix as the biggest Xbox launch in years, with the company positioning it as the future of both Xbox consoles and Windows gaming, rather than simply just another hardware refresh. Now, of course, we don't have any official design yet, but based on everything we've learned so far, I've created these concept renders for illustration purposes, show you some examples of what Project Helix could look like. Now, Microsoft hasn't revealed any of the final hardware, so these are purely artistic concepts, but given the company's new direction, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a much cleaner, more PC-inspired design than we've had on the previous consoles. And we still don't know if it's going to have a physical disc tray, but in 2027, I think that's pretty much unnecessary, so they may leave it out for a cleaner design with more internal space. But overall, Project Helix is shaping up to be far more than just another Xbox. Instead of simply delivering better graphics, Microsoft looks to be completely rethinking what an Xbox actually is. a single platform that brings together console games, PC games, backwards compatibility spanning more than 20 years, AI-powered graphics, and potentially the biggest game library ever on one device. If they can actually deliver everything that these leaks are suggesting, this could genuinely be Microsoft's strongest position in the console market since the era of the Xbox 360, but of course we're still very far away from an official reveal at the moment, but plenty more information is going to come in over the coming months, and as always I'll be sharing it as soon as it comes in, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.